Hey, good evening. It's Monday, January 31st. I wasn't real sure if I'd get the video in today, but Lord made it possible. So, end of the day, but at least we got it done. You know, on Mondays I like to talk about worldview. And I'm going to look at Psalm 62 tonight. I've chosen music that's a little bit more upbeat because we can be upbeat about God's promises. We can be encouraged about them. I'm going to read from Psalm 62, probably words that you've heard. If not, be encouraged by them again, because they're powerful words that speak to the way we can have hope in a world which is often discouraging. When we're kind of down, when it seems like we have no hope or no purpose, or things are just kind of wandering. And we look at the world scene and we get discouraged. Psalm 62 brings us home to what we can trust. And it's not meant to be sad music, but music that gives hope. You can see an energy in this. And that's why I like this music that's playing, because it gives us some energy. Listen to what David is saying here for us. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from Him. That's the stability that I have in this life. Rest, peace, not just taking a nap rest, but rest when we're anguished inside, when we're frustrated, when nothing seems to be going right. Find rest, find peace, find that shalom, that hope of God. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. I am secure in God. Even if everything around me looks like it's falling apart, I am secure in God. He is my rock. I don't get that from my circumstances. I get that from the promise of this book. I get this from the hope of what Christ accomplished for me. Then the last of the lines we'll look at tonight. My salvation and my hope depend on God. He is my mighty rock. He is my refuge. You and I need a refuge. You and I need hope. We need an anchor. God has purpose for us in this world that's swirling around us. Sometimes it seems like nobody cares. Sometimes it seems like there's just a loss of focus. Sometimes it seems like you're doing everything that you can and nobody gets it. Or somehow you are the problem, or I am the problem. And what Psalm 62 is saying, find hope, find peace, find your refuge in God. Because He knows all of these things. We're never truly alone. It may seem like it, but we're not. So the psalmist is urging us, find our hope, find our refuge, find our rest in the rock of God. Because He's solid when everything else looks like it's just falling apart. When I'm overwhelmed, I can look to God. Not in some kind of a mystical, crazy way, but I can cry out to Him. I can ask Him for help. I can ask Him for the strength that I need. I can ask Him to make me whole. Because He is the one place I can be secure. And that's the thought for this night. Our worldview. Is it focused on all the circumstances and the things around us? Current events in your life? Not let alone current events in the newspaper, in the magazines, and online. But focus on the current events. Not even the current events in your home. Don't even focus on those. Focus on the current event, that God is your hope. He is your anchor. He is your rock. He is my rock. I can testify to that. And I want to give you that hope as well, because that's the hope that the Holy Spirit wants us to come away with from Psalm 62. God is our refuge, our rock, our place of safety. And that's the thought for this day, the last day of January. Thanks so much for being here. Check us out Everyday Talk 24/7. Check us out, subscribe, post notifications. Thank you so much for being here. You have a great evening. Good night.